All right, now we're gonna start with a little bit of a foundation and take a touch to the outside and then chop it back into the foundation. 1, 2, 3, touch to the outside and chop it back in. I'd like to see a little bit bigger chop back inside. Good. 1, 2, 3, touch with the outside of the foot and then chop it back in with the inside of the foot. And then the kids can work their way forward with it after you do it stationary. 1, 2, 3 outside and work their way back. Very good. All right, here we go. So this round, gang, is the foundation, touch to the outside, and then an L turn. Pull the ball back behind the leg, right back into the foundation. We can do it stationary, and then you can have the players move forward and backwards between a cone, however you like to do. You could do it in a big square as the players are moving around it together. So foundation, touch to the outside, L turn. Well done. All right, folks, so now we're going to do foundation, take a touch to the outside, then Cruyff the ball, Cruyff chop to bring it back in. And alternate feet. And then they can work their way forward as well. Like to see them sell the Cruyff a little bit more. Good, and work our way back. And good. So right here you'll see the kids are doing outside, inside, stationary, taking a touch with the outside of their foot to the inside and then distributing to the other foot, alternating feet, just stationary, getting into a nice rhythm. I'd like to see them pick their heads up while they're doing this. Good. And then after the players get a rhythm, a little 30-second warm up with this, you ask them to move forward, right? So you ask them to do it moving forward. Inside, outside, moving forward. You can set up a cone in front of you, whatever you want to do, and have them move forward and work their way back. All right, so now we're going to have, and build on that, we're going to have the kids, go ahead kids, they're going to do out, out, inside. So outside, outside, inside, using both feet. So all we're doing is taking an extra touch outside. So 2 touches to the outside, inside, and then it rotates to the other foot. You start them off doing stationary, and then you can have them move forward and then backwards, you know, between 2 cones or 2 lines, whatever it is. And work your way back with the ball as well, guys. Turn and work your way back. Yep. Good. So that would be the second set. All right, the kids are going to go ahead and start. This round is going to be 2 touches to the inside, then a touch with the opposite foot to the outside. So it's in, out. In, out. A little bit different rhythm. 2 touches in and a touch out. 2 touches in and a touch out. And now they're working their way forward a little bit. In, out. 2 touches in, Mats. 2 touches in. You see Mikey here doing it. 2 touches to the inside and a touch with the opposite foot, outside. Good. And hold up. Good. All right, now we have a set of 2 cones for each kid. You know, about 3 yards apart, maybe 4 yards apart, depending on the age. We're going to work on the inside chop. So go ahead, kids. Big swing. Chop it with the inside of the right foot. Next touch is with the outside of the opposite foot. So big touch, chop it the inside of the right. Touch to get away is with the outside of the left. Big chop with the left. Touch to get away is with the outside of the right. Face up and dribble. right? Don't just go sideways. Good. Inside to the outside of the other foot, but we're doing the inside chop. Very good. All right, now we would progress to the outside chop. So we're gonna get there, dribble, outside chop, get away with a second touch with the same foot. Outside chop, get away with a second touch with the same foot. Make sure we're using the opposite foot at each cone. A big lunge before we chop it. Good. And a quick second touch to get away. Quick second touch to get away. And that would be the outside chop, or outside. All right, now we would progress to the pullback. Okay, now we're not going to leave the ball behind our body. Go ahead, gang. We're going to put our foot on it and pull the ball all the way back. Opposite foot at each one. And we would go for about 30 seconds on all these, multiple sets. Pull it back, open the hips and the body. All right, folks, now we're going to progress to the Cruyff. So same function, dribble, sell it, and Cruyff it. Dribble, big step, lunge, and Cruyff. Big step, lunge, and Cruyff. All right, now we're going to do the step over and hook. We're going to step over it and hook it with the same foot. All right, we're going to go ahead and do the step over and turn now. This is different from the step over and hook. We're going to pivot on that foot that we step around. Pivot inside and turn and get away from the defender. Very good. All right, now we're going to do the feint. And we'll show it one more time. It's a simple lunge, deep knee, touch with the outside of the lower foot, and accelerate. All right, here we go. We're going to do the Stanley Matthews. Drag inside, go outside, drag it. I'd like to see a little more of a drag. Mikey will show that one again in Mads. So we're going to do the Stanley Matthews. Drag it inside, go outside. Quick, that's it, good. The next one we're going to do here is the V, single leg V. So we're going to dribble at the defender, put weight on it, open the hips all the way up, and go around the defender. We'll do the V one more time. Oh, that's all right, trying it with the left foot. Both kids need to work on the left foot here. All right, let's see the V one more time, done well. Good. There we go, good. Now we're going to do the transfer V. So we're going to use 2 feet to do the V. All right. Pull it back with the sole, get away with the outside of the other foot, and then accelerate after the move. Let's see the transfer V one more time. Oh, that's the V. Here we go. Good, Mads. Pull it back with the sole, transfer to the other foot. All right, and hold up, get your breath for a second. Okay, now we're going to progress to the scissor series, okay? So we're going to do a single scissors step over. Good. Step around the ball, get away with the outside of the other foot. Let's do another round of those. Around the ball, get away with the outside of the other foot. Very good, very good. Now we'll progress to the double scissors. Double scissors. So we're going to step around it with both feet. Oh, that was just one, Mads. We're going to do the double scissors here. Good. There we go. All right. And that's the scissors, the double scissors. All right, now we're going to perform the scissors, fake, then take. We're going to scissors, fake one way, and take it with the same foot we originally scissored with. So we'll do that one more time. Scissors around it, fake the other way, and then take the ball in the direction we originally scissored. Okay, so one way to perfect the V is to start off with the younger kids and even the older kids, just to reinforce it, doing it stationary. So the kids are going to perform the single leg V stationary. The key is opening up those hips, right? Mikey could open it up a little bit and give it a little bit bigger push. All right, the kids get into a rhythm. Pull it back with the sole, reach across their body, pull it with the sole, touch it with the instep, and hold up. And you can also do this by pushing it, pulling it back and pushing it forward with your laces. Good. So Maddie is doing it with her laces now. Oop, that's all right. Mike's doing it with his. So pull it back and do it with the laces. So we're doing the transfer V. Good. The transfer V. Very good. All right, a good exercise to reinforce a lot of these moves is you have two lines about 5 yards apart, or 10 yards total apart, with a cone in the middle. The kids will then dribble in, perform the V, go to the outside. Now there would be other kids in the line here on this exercise, but these guys are just going to keep going. Dribble in, perform the V, go to the outside. Okay? Obviously we're doing it to the right. You would then also do it to the left. Okay? Then we could progress to the transfer V. Good. Let's see one more of those. Okay, so now we've involved movement with this. We're not just stationary. And then we could do this with the feint. Good. Let's see one more. Good. You could do this with any of the moves going out of defender. So you could do it with the scissors. Good. Mads did a little bit of a drag there. That was good. All right. You could do it with the double scissors. See if they get that. Yeah, there we go. Okay. You could do it with the L turn. Oh, almost got him there. All right, so you see that you can progress, right? You can progress from stationary to dribbling back and forth, on a cone to reinforce, to going at a defender, which in this case is the cone, and a little bit of resistance with the opposite player dribbling at him as well.